right, welcome back to our Front Office Football 9 playthrough that we're hopefully going to do 100 seasons of. I don't know if we'll make it that far, but hey, we're in season 2 and we got a long way to go. Here's our roster construction right now after late free agency. I won't say after late free agency because we actually still have like a couple of days left. So if we want to go ahead and sign a backup tight end, a backup quarterback because we missed out on that rookie, we probably want to go ahead and do that. I think that everywhere else we're okay. I think we're going to maybe fill out the roster before, kind of after the summer and see if we've got any holes that we need to try to plug and, maybe some extra backups just for camp. But so let's see if we can pick up a tight end here that's worth having on the roster. See, not a ton here. We had this Reyes guy on our roster before, and he's developmental. He's cheap. We might just go with that just because it's continuity. His blocking will get better, so we're going to go ahead and, he wants a 2-year deal. All right, well, worst that happens is we cut him. Okay, so we're going to go after that backup tight end, and then we needed a third quarterback. So I don't want to spend a lot of money on a third quarterback, so we might just go with one of these scrubs here. We got this rookie here that has a max of 38. You know what, let's just... Oh, I can't arrange by experience. So we got this guy that's 29.38. We got this guy that's a 26.40. Let's just take a look at them both real quick here and probably go with one of them. So not a lot of pass touch. Throwing accuracy, good. Sense the rush. Okay. So, and then we look at this guy. Even less in pass touch accuracy. All right. I think we're going to go with the first guy, which was this guy right here, Harrow. So we'll offer him a cheap deal just so we have a third quarterback on our bench that hopefully we don't have injuries to where we're going to go to that level. All right, so free agency. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it show that I made offers to them? Or did they just flat out sign? Did they sign? Oh my goodness. They signed. They just flat out said, yep, we'll do it. Okay. That was easy. So, yeah. Okay. Well, shoot. If they're going to do that, is there anyone else? That is... Let's see. Let's just look at future value, and we'll look at all non-specialists. And yeah, we got Woods still wants a ton of money. See, that's the other. In Front Office Football 8, you could filter by the amount of money they wanted, and I don't see that as an option here. So that's unfortunate because, yeah, if you're just looking for cheap guys, you might end up missing them. All right, so we have a center that's cheap. We have... who was it here? Outside linebacker. That's cheap. I don't feel the real need to really go after these guys. Let's look at future value. See what we've got here. If there's anybody that stands out. Not really. A bunch of developmental centers, but we've got our stud center. I don't think there's anybody else that really we need to grab. Maybe this Walker Little. Maybe Ken Connolly, this cornerback. Yeah, let's throw an offer at him. He wants to sign with us. And what did we say? You know what? Jalen Waddle? Should we do that? No. What was the other guy I was looking at? Oh, you know what? We need some safety depth. This guy would be a good safety depth. He wants a 2-year. That's fine. That's fine. Worst comes to worst, I cut him. And then, what was the other guy I was looking at, though? What was the other guy I was looking at? Oh, was it it was Walker Little. Yeah, back up. Tackle. Yeah. All right. So, let's take a look at our roster. Now, we got 60 guys on the roster. We still got $8 million in cap. We've got good, some decent depth pieces. And some guys, like, if we just signed Walker Little. Well, he looks a little better than Walter Rouse. If we need to cut Rouse, it just, makes us just that little much better. All right. So there we go. We're done doing late free agency. So we will end there. And that's our roster going into the summer. So run until summer vacation, sure. And then we'll go to weight training. I don't know that anything really happens at this point. But all right, so let's go to weight training day. Weight training planning day. All right. So let's see if there's anybody that's truly out of whack here. Let's see. Addison, ideally, but he can't gain, so he is what he is. Not really. Let's see. This guy could stand to gain, but he can't. This guy could stand to lose, but he can't. Nice how they do that. This guy could stand to gain. This guy could stand to gain, but he can't. He's about right. He's about right. He's about right. He's about right. Safety could stand to lose. Okay, well, there's our first one. That may be Edmonds. Maybe we go ahead and have him slim down a little bit. Slim it down. Slim it down. All right. He can't slim. He can't slim. That's our boy Greer, though. I don't know if we want to mess with him too much. All right. Let's see. He can stand to pack on a few pounds. Let's go ahead and have him bulk up. He could stand to slim down, but he can't. Gosh, Mapu really needs to bulk up, but he can't. So this might be a guy, if he's coming in at 216, maybe he needs a position change. What could he do? Pass rush. See, he's a pass rush specialist, but he's a 216-pound pass rush specialist. He's not good. He's not something you could change into a safety. What if we did? What would happen? 90%. All right, what about free safety? 89%. Yeah, not worth it. Because again, I mean, if he's just a pass rush specialist, then that's not going to do us any good. So he's just undersized. It is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Ivan Pace could bulk up. Maybe that'll help him get back to form. And let's see. Rourke can't bulk up. Walt Rodriguez can't bulk up. Oh my gosh. Dallas Turner. Oh, Dallas was a guy. He projects as a 3-4 inside linebacker. That seems weird. All right. Let's see if we can't outside, inside linebacker. Let's see. Strong. Weight is significantly below. Weak inside. Significantly below average. There's current, above average, below average, above average. without any alteration. So we're not going to make him too much better. Let's check outside linebacker. No alteration. How about strong side, outside line? So I think this guy's too far along in his career, which is weird because I think he's only like a 2-year veteran. Yeah, 2 years. Why can't I change his position and have him be better? I don't know. Well, he's a run defender, so I think inside is probably the call. Let's go ahead and do that because he doesn't seem to be doing us any good at defensive end. Yeah, he's still not great. Okay, well, all right. So that didn't really help him any. Let's see, where were we? Okay, Pace, Phillips. Okay, Quisenberry could bulk up, but he can't. Walt Rodriguez could bulk up, but he can't. Sanchez good. Okay, Van Ginkel could bulk up, but he can't. Jay Ward could bulk up, but he can't. Yeah, everybody else could bulk up, but they can't. Okay, so again, you got Chase Young that should be a weak outside linebacker. So that would put us really low on defensive ends. But let's just see if it's something that could potentially help him. It might. So weak outside linebacker. No, it's not gonna alter him any. So we're not gonna worry about it. We do need the defensive line depth, so we'll leave him at that. Okay. So there we go. There's our weight training. So let's do this. Let's go here, and let's just try to remember who it is that we had do some things. Edmonds. One of them that I really want to see if it helped is Ivan Pace. So let's take a look let's keep an eye on him. He's at 35. See if his ratings change at all. Ivan Pace. Nope, not a doggone thing. Edmonds. Nope, not a doggone thing. Okay. So I don't know if that did anything for anybody. Let's see. Okay. Chase Young is projecting okay. Who's the guy that we switched his position? We switched somebody to inside linebacker. That was Dallas Turner. Yeah, that might have helped his potential a little bit. I think it did. So, hey, good for us. Okay. So now we're in the preseason. So let's just double check. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's just double check, make sure we got minimums at everything. And so I don't feel the need to really go get practice squad guys just for the sake of having them on the team. So let's just see if there's anybody out there that's worth adding. Let's first of all let's see what our rookies did, what they still look like. All right, so center's still good. Everybody looks still pretty good. And in fact, our 4th round linebacker looking pretty sweet here. Amoroso good. Our punter. 5th round cornerback is actually listed as a starting slot cornerback, so that's pretty good there. Our 6th round running back, our 7th round cornerback. So, yeah, all in all, I think we're looking all right. So let's just double check all positions, future value. I think it's the same group of folks that we saw before. So, and now Robert Wood wants even more money, it looks like. So that's not going to happen. Yeah, I don't think there's really anyone that I feel really compelled to sign. Maybe maybe we get... Oh, I can't. I can't sign anybody at this time of the season. Sure. Okay, what's our date? August 3rd. Okay. So let's go to... how do we get the preseason? Schedule. Okay, there we go. All right, we got exhibitions. So now we can see what happens. All right. So let's go run before. All right. About to play a game. We don't have enough defensive tackles active. Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. Let's look at our roster here and see that we have... Oh, what happened? See that we, all this time and spending on trying to get people, and I totally missed that we only had one. All right, so let's find us some defensive tackles. All right, nothing fantastic. I'm gonna have to pay. So what's this guy down here? He's got a future in his run defense stuffer. Not great. We'll go ahead and offer him a contract. And I have 60 players. Exhibition season limit is 60. Yeah. All right. Because we'll cut back down. All right. So there's a tackle. I don't want to spend $2 million on a backup tackle though. So let's look at Royer as well. I mean, really, that's like a one-trick pony right there. But we'll see. All right, so now let's go to our roster. We got 62. We are going to have to cut down because we signed those two guys. So what's our low-hanging fruit? We want to see what this guy can do. Let's arrange by future. All right, so CJ Ham, our fullback. We did just sign. Didn't we sign another fullback? I feel like I grabbed another fullback, or did I make an offer and he didn't accept? I don't know. There's one of our nose tackles that we signed. Flanker Jalen Naylor. How many receivers do we have? We got 6 receivers on the roster. We might be able to jettison Naylor. Yeah. We do have some linebackers here that we probably don't need. Asamoah. Yeah. What's his contract? So he's got 1 year left. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of him. Costs $290, but that's okay. All right, so there's one guy. Because we're going to have to cut more people once we get done with preseason. So why not cut him now? I don't know. After all that hemming and hawing about Mapu, maybe we let him go. We got a lot of cornerbacks. We really do. So a lot of cornerbacks with potential. So probably Metellus. Yeah, shoot. That's going to give us a good amount of money. Yeah, I like that. So that gives us a little more money just in case we have an injury. We need to go get someone. And who knows? Maybe like Robert Woods ends up, well, actually, no, I don't think we need him. I mean, we're pretty solid there. All right, so there's 60. Here we go. All right, we wanted to go to schedule so we can see what happens in our preseason games. Okay. So we should be good. We should be good now to run our preseason. There we go. We got a win. Very nice. All right, Darnold, Deion Jackson, Elijah Moore. We got guys getting some experience. So that's good. We're going to go preseason against Akron. Blamp. All right, we lost that one. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's take a quick look and see. Oh, our starting guard is out. How bad is he? Ow, torn ankle ligament. Career. See, this is what I was talking about a couple episodes ago. Career may be in doubt. Yikes. Okay, so he is going on IR. And let's look at our roster here and see what's going to happen at guard. Yeah, so we are kind of up a creek here with our guards. Our offensive line was actually starting to look halfway decent. So can I convert someone though? Let's see, Darisaw. I got some good stuff going on here at tackle. What if I looked to convert Darisaw? Darisaw can play left guard. Left guard is what I have. I need a right guard. I need somebody who can play right guard. So, let's see. If I take Quisenberry, I could make him a right guard. He would lose a little bit, it looks like. But that might be what I have to do. So if I make him a right guard without any alteration, roughly the same experience. So, and he goes from being significantly below average to just below average. So, all right. So he is a 56. We change his position. He's a 53, but he has a potential to be 57. Okay, so that's not horrible. Oops. So that means that Darisaw will slot in at starting tackle, and then we have Quisenberry, who can go in at right guard for our possibly injured for life Spencer Burford. All right. Wasn't the greatest thing that happened, but we weathered it. So we'll go back to schedule, and we'll finish the last preseason game. We lost that one too. Not a great situation. And let's see, Sammy Reyes, our backup that we just signed, is out. Partial Achilles tear. All right, so he needs to go on IR as well. And then we definitely do need to go sign a tight end. So that's unfortunate because we just signed that guy. We just re-signed that guy. So now we got a bunch of crap out here at tight end. But we made ourselves some cap space, so it's not all bad. Let's see if we can find a decent blocking tight end. Not there. Pass block technique, not good run block technique. No. Yeah, so we're not going to find... Oh, wait. Who's this guy? Ty Wiggins. All right, so Ty Wiggins... Yeah, okay. Let's just see if we can make this guy a blocking tight end. All right, so we got two guys in the injured reserve. We got 59 active. We need to get down to 53, and then we'll go from there. All right, so we're at 3 tight ends. We've got we can probably get rid of Naylor. We're going to do that. It's not going to cost me anything, so that's good. And then offensive lineman, we have a surplus here. Ed Ingram, second rounder in 2022. Sorry, man. You never amounted to anything, and you're probably costing me too much money. So we've got 1, 2, 3 guards. I think we can save some money on Ed. Yeah, we'll get rid of Ed. Okay. Still have 5 tackles on the roster. I'm sure some of them can play guard if we need to. All right, so we're down to 57. We need to cut 4 more. So let's see. Connolly is kind of dead weight at corner. And he's easy to cut. Sorry, guy. We're at 56 now. And possibly another corner. We got decent potential. Decent potential there in the cornerback room. All right, I know did we just sign Jay Ward? We might have just signed. No, we didn't. He played for us last year. But he is a 38, so he is the most expendable of all of our safeties. So I think he's the guy that needs to go. Let's see. He's got 160,000 in bonus, so 160 against next year's cap. That's fine. All right, so he's gone. 55. We got 2 more spots to cut. 2 more spots to cut. Where do we have excess? We got a lot of linebackers. All right, Dallas Turner. Yeah, another first rounder in 2024, dude. And he is just not worth it. I mean, just not worth it. But if I cut him, that's a lot of bonus to eat. So we might be stuck with him for a couple more years. All right, so here we go. All right, Jay Cisneros. This is one of our rookie undrafteds. Didn't really get any better after training camp, so he can be gone. And then, we got good depth at inside linebacker, so I don't think we want to get rid of that. We can probably, if we get rid of Sanchez, then we've only got 4 outside linebackers, but I think we can get by on that. So he's the next worst guy, and he's just one of our rookie free agents. So not losing much. All right, so there we go. We're at 53 now, and so now we just have to deactivate some. So we can't deactivate any of those. We're going to deactivate some offensive linemen. So Juergens is going to get deactivated. Rouse, could have probably cut Rouse, but all right. So that leaves us with 9, I think, on the off on the. Oh wait, I can't deactivate Juergens because I need the 3 guards. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles. Okay. Linebackers, we can probably deactivate. So Turner, sorry, dude. I mean, even though you're costing me money, you are sitting on the bench there, homie. And then cornerbacks, we're gonna put Murphy on the bench because this guy's comparable. He's a little bit less, these two a little bit less in the ratings, but they have higher to grow. And if I keep them on the bench, if I keep them inactive, I don't think they're going to grow. So I think we're better off keeping them on the roster. But this now gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 defensive backs. So I may need to sit 1 more, which I think will end up being Bernal, which he's the 7th rounder. Furman is undrafted, but a little bit more potential. So we'll sit Bernal. And then our nose tackles, probably could have cut Guillaume, but we're going to sit Guillaume. And maybe could have kept one of those other guys I cut that was in the 30s, but that's okay. All right, and so I gotta sit 2 more dudes. 2 more. Who sits? Where can I make another benching? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 8 active linebackers. We probably don't need 8 active linebackers. We're gonna go ahead and put Mapu on the bench. Now we got one more spot on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess No, I like all those tackles. I don't want to sit any of them. We could sit Juergens, assuming we got, let's see. Oh, McGarry can slot in at guard if we need him to. So, yeah, we are going to go ahead and sit Juergens. All right, so there we go. There's our active roster. All right. We're just going to save our universe because I haven't really been doing that. That's a bad thing. All right, so there we go. That is all of our preseason actions. And so next video, we are going to simulate the season. So there you go. All right, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.